Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to Top Bet Plays. We're coming to you live from Gas Station Studios. I'm your host, motherfucking Lucky Larry. I don't even know my name no more. Lucky motherfucking Larry. I think I'm going to take the motherfucking Larry because I don't know. Lucky motherfucking Larry.
You dig? And I'm your motherfucking co-host, Sportsbook B, the best that ever did it and got away with it.
And I'm still holding that top tier Ace.
That's Ace. My man Ace over there.
That's it.
Man, I'm upset at myself because y'all gave me a two-team parlay, but there was a malfunction today. I couldn't get on William Hill, and then the problem that I'm having is when I get ready to make the bet. So when I put a bet out today, you guys saw it was over the counter.
Correct.
And so it pissed me off because what I'm finding out is the numbers on Station's app is not the same as it is in the book.
That's fucked up.
So it's fucked up. So it's a different number, and they're giving out a different half. So fuck that. I got to make sure my people that we get the games out. So we went 1-0, but we should have went 2-0 with the parlay, and you guys gave out a great fucking parlay that didn't sweat at all. I mean, it was a fucking no-brainer. So I'm mad at myself for that, and got to get this technology shit down. But let's hop right into it. We had a good day either way. We won some money today, and you know when you're slumping, that's not a bad idea just to bet the one game to get it back on track. You know, it's like playing in baseball. Look, you need a man to get on. Right. So that was our man to get on. That was our single. But let's jump right into this. Man, we're gonna go right to the NFL. This is gonna be a crazy week. There's so many fucking scenarios, I don't know which is which. Do you guys know any scenarios that you guys know?
There's so many fucking scenarios. Only one I know right now is the Ravens are in 100% with home field advantage. That's what I can tell you.
Yeah. Anything from you? Do you know any scenarios? Like, I mean, I know, and that's the fucked up part about this week in betting. I heard somebody in the book go, man, this week should be real easy. A lot of dogs going to win. I'm thinking, who says that? You know, like, these teams are fighting to get in. Now, they'll be, listen, I mean, this isn't a bold prediction, but there'll be some upsets this weekend for sure. Somebody's not getting in that like I was going to say, like last week, Pittsburgh, if Seattle wins, they were in, I think, and they let Pittsburgh beat them, right? So it's like, you know, you have those scenarios like that.
Well, I know 9 teams that are guaranteed in the playoffs.
Okay, who are the 9 teams?
The 9 teams that are guaranteed in the playoffs coming from the AFC, of course, the Ravens, the Dolphins, the Chiefs, the Browns. That's coming from the AFC. And on the NFC side, you have guaranteed in Niners, Cowboys, Lions, Eagles, and Rams.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Rams. That's what I'm saying. No, this is what I was going to say. Last week, Tampa Bay had a chance to seal the deal for them.
That's why I took them.
Yeah.
Baker was playing awesome. Now he was back to playing to the Baker that I knew in Cleveland.
Man, listen, sometimes these numbers just don't make any sense. So listen, let's do a quick rundown of the games that you have, B, that you want to talk about. Because this game is the Steelers. The Steelers have a chance to still get in, I believe. They're going to need some help somewhere. But, I mean, listen, they're playing the Ravens. What's-his-name's not playing. And, I mean, the Steelers are a fucking 3.5-point favorite. No. Yeah, it switched. They opened up as a dog, and then when they announced that what's-his-name wasn't playing, now they're a 3.5-point favorite.
That's crazy. That's a whole shift right there.
I mean, that's a 6-point swing, and, I mean, that tells you Pittsburgh has to win this game. Mm-hmm. But
I guess the Ravens, Lamar Jackson won't play. I'm predicting none of the high-quality starters will play because they're already in. They already have home field advantage. This is the last week. The Dolphins, the best they can get is 12-5. The Ravens are 13-3, so they can go to 13-4. So I don't see the Ravens. But the backups coming in, they want to win. They're not just out there like, y'all going to beat us.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, listen, I'm going to say this early. I was going to save this for later. But, I mean, let's think about this, man. We talk about it in basketball. We talk about it in football. There's a guy on the Baltimore Ravens who's auditioning this weekend. Yeah. He's trying to keep his spot, and he's like, yo, fuck this. This is my time to shine. I don't give a fuck about the Pittsburgh Steelers making the playoffs. I'm trying to get some more playing time so I can get some more money. So it ain't going to be that easy for these guys, and that's what I keep saying. Like, we be thinking that these guys have cakewalks and they're just going to lay down. And, you know, I think Mike Tomlin, it'd be nice to see Mike Tomlin get in, but I mean, listen, I don't want the Pittsburgh. They're a mediocre fucking team, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I would much rather see the next game, Houston. I'd rather see Houston get in with the youngster.
I'd rather see Houston get in with the Youngsters too. And the crazy part is the Colts are 9-7 in the AFC. The Texans are 9-7 in the AFC, and the Steelers are 9-7 in the AFC.
Whew. I mean, I don't know, man. This is another game. This game opened up Indianapolis -3. Now it's Houston -1.
So I guess if Indianapolis went out, they're in.
Okay, if Indianapolis went out, they're in.
And so we got 8 teams from each division go to the playoffs, right?
Right.
So
I believe so. I believe that.
the Texans lost to the Steelers, so I believe the Texans will have to win and the Steelers will have to lose because the Texans lost to the Steelers earlier this year.
Well, let's see. I mean, I don't know, man. Those games, and listen, the numbers from what I'm looking at, listen, you got the Cleveland-Cincinnati game. Cleveland opened up at what do you have them opening up at? What do you guys have them opening up at? Cleveland and Cincinnati. What do you have that? What do you guys have the opening line for those guys?
You know, looking.
I'm looking up the playoffs.
So, I need somebody to tell me what you guys have because maybe my line is different. I have Cincinnati opening up at 2.5, and now they're -7. Right? Do you guys have that? I want to just make sure I'm on the same page as you guys.
So you were saying the Texans. So if they win, they're in. If they lose, they're out.
If the Houston Texans win, they're in.
Yes. If they lose, they're out.
But what about Indianapolis?
Okay. The Colts.
If they win, they're in.
They're in. If they lose, they're out.
So whoever wins this game is in the playoffs.
Correct.
And the number went from fucking -3 to +1. Indianapolis -3 to +1.
See, like the Bills, if they win, they're in. But if they lose, they still have a 70% chance to get in. So some other teams have to lose.
What do you guys think about this Houston game?
Steelers win. If they win, they're only a 66% chance to get in.
I mean, I feel like Houston has a better quarterback, probably receiving core.
The only thing good about that is that they're playing first, so they don't know their outcome, so they just know they have to win. Where if another team had to win, and they won, they'd be like, well, no matter what, we're fucking not in. Then it's a shit game.
In the Houston game.
I'm talking about the Steeler game.
That's the AFC side is bunched up at the bottom. As far as the NFC goes, it's like they got 3 teams: Packers 8-8, Seahawks 8-8, Saints 8-8. So they got that pack at the bottom too.
The only teams that have been eliminated is Broncos, Bengals,
Falcons,
Raiders, Jets, Titans,
Falcons,
Chargers, and Patriots. That's it.
Hold on.
Looks to me like the Saints will be eliminated. No, they could get in. Vikings eliminated, Falcons eliminated.
So, and you know what's weird is that the Detroit game went from, so Detroit is now guaranteed to do.
They're guaranteed in the playoffs.
A 3 spot though.
Yeah,
right?
At 3.
So, I mean, but listen, and that number went from 5.5 down to 3.5. Tough game.
I guess the Bucks win their in. The Packers
No,
win their
Detroit Lions. I'm sorry. Detroit Lions went from 5.5 down to 3.5.
They already clinched the playoff spot.
But
so they won't play the starters.
So what I'm saying is, are they playing for a seed? Are they playing for the 3rd seed to make sure they're the 3rd seed?
No, they're already the first in the NFC.
No, they're not going to be the first. Remember, they lost the other day. They lost against the Cowboys,
right.
and that hurt them because they could have had home field advantage. No, 100%. I know this much for sure.
I'm just going from NFL.com.
All right, say what does it say?
It says they're 11-5 and they're first in the NFC North.
They're first
in the NFC North.
In the NFC North.
Correct.
But there's the NFC East. Correct. And there's the NFC West.
Correct.
So right now
the East, the Eagles are second.
And then, well, no, the Cowboys should be second.
No. The Cowboys are
okay. No, but okay. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is why the Lions have to play, because it's going to be 49ers, Cowboys, Lions or Eagles in that third slot. That's what they were playing
Correct.
for.
Correct.
So that's what I'm saying. Is that something that they're really truly playing for?
We don't know.
So I
we
mean,
gotta see the.
we got to see the complete breakdown of what goes on.
See, they have it broke down here in just NFC, 100% in. Under the lines is the Bucks at 8-8, 66% chance to get in. Under them is the Eagles 11-5, 100% getting in. Rams 9-7. So I don't think the Lions will lose their spot because
At the 3 spot.
Yeah, because the Eagles are the next one down. They're 2 down, and obviously they're probably they probably won't play because there's. What do you want to jump from the 5 spot to the 3 spot? Like it doesn't even matter.
Right.
But let me see who they lost to.
So we know the Lions are in, the Cowboys are in. They already clinched division. The bye is the 49ers. They already have the bye, 100%. The 49ers has the bye.
Definitely.
So Eagles make the playoffs, the Rams make the playoffs. So right now we're looking at, I mean, make the playoffs, Tampa Bay. I mean, fuck, man. Okay, yeah. I mean, Green Bay still has a chance to make it. I mean, but there's going to be some stuff. Seahawks Seahawks have a 27% chance to make the playoffs, right?
25% chance.
Yeah, I see on here ESPN 27%. Let me see. Seeding, NFC seeding chances. Listen, at the end of the day, we got to pick these games. It's going to be some fucking great games. Buffalo has a chance. Yeah, they're going to get in the playoffs, 93%. I mean, it's got some, fuck, man. It's just crazy when you think about all these different matchups and what's going on and how can it be. So, all right, let's go to these picks real quick. So we understand a little bit. So let's just pretend like these guys have to win the game in order to make the seed. So here's the problem. Tampa Bay opened up at 4.5. It's still 4.5, right? Is that what so they're playing Carolina. We all agree, but see, this is where I feel like the fuckery is going to come in the NFL. I feel like Tampa Bay could lose to Carolina at home. I feel like, are they really going to take care of business? Or is Carolina coming to play spoiler? Is this the game that the young kid who's played like shit all year, the quarterback, the youngster, does he come in and say, nah, fuck Baker Mayfield?
No, this is the game that Baker come in and get back on top. This is the game. Mike Evans, 1,200 receiving yards, 13 touchdowns this week gets in. This is the week that White, the running back, goes over 1,000 yards, needs 85 rushing yards. So this is the week for them to put in work on a 2-14 team and get to the playoffs. This is make it or break it.
Okay, so here's okay. I like that. So Cleveland and Cincinnati. Is Cleveland in the playoffs right now?
No.
Cleveland, they gotta be. No?
Let me see. The Browns are in 100%.
The Browns are in there.
They're number 5.
So-
They're 5 in the AFC.
So here's the thing, though. So the Cincinnati have to win. Because number one from the Browns are playing.
They're out.
Who? The
They're out.
Bengals? The Bengals?
Yeah.
Then why is that number
Bengals
go?
are out. I know that.
Then why
Bengals
do they
are
go
out.
from 2.5 to 7?
Maybe they want to be spoilers, but I have them out. I don't even have them in the picture. They're not even on the board.
Welcome back to Top Bet Plays. We had to pay a couple bills. Just want to get right back into it, man. Listen, I want to tell you guys, you know, we don't know we know the scenario. We know most of the scenarios, but for us, we're here from a betting perspective.
Right, and we're not betting every single game. We're betting on the games we like, the ones we have an edge in, the ones we think we have an advantage in. We're not just, this isn't a 15-team parlay team. That's not what we doing over here at Top Bet Plays. You feel me?
Yeah, so I don't want you guys to think that we don't know the scenarios. We know I'm asking certain questions because we want that edge. You know what I'm saying? And year after year, you know, you guys can agree or disagree, but every year there's that team that like is set up to win, and then you look up and then boom, the fucking Carolina Panthers beats them. You're like, how did they lose to Carolina? All they had to do was beat Carolina. And Carolina, listen, you know, like a lot of these teams have pride, man. They go in there and say, yo, I think it's more than pride. I think it's more of like you got incentives and bonuses for these players. So they're going out there playing for that. Some of the coaches are like, fuck, you know what? Dino Ace Dollars has, you know, he needs to get 23 rushing yards, and then he gets another 500,000. You know what I'm saying? And they're trying their best to help these guys.
Remember when Tampa Bay, when Gronk went up to in the last game, he went up to Tom Brady. He goes, man, I need 2 more for my $1 million. And came out in the fourth quarter. Brady went out there. First 2 passes, boom, boom. Gronk came out. That was it. Because they didn't need. They were already in.
Yeah.
But he goes, and he went and they showed on the sideline. He goes, man, I only need 2 more. He goes, all right. Something like, you know.
Yeah.
And the first 2 passes were to him, and then he was done for the game.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So you have to worry about that. So there's more. So Sunday's a really tricky day.
Because now it's up to the coach. Listen, if you got a star going in there, he's like, man, I need 30 yards. And like, man, if you get hurt, we're already in the playoffs. You're going to fuck us. No, man, I want my fucking $1 million. I'm going in. You're not going in. So we don't know game time decision who's going to win unless the GM goes, man, I'll give you the fucking money. You're not going to play, but who the fuck knows how that shit works?
Yeah, it's definitely some. You got to really understand what's going on. So the numbers are going to be critical on Sunday. So listen.
You're going to see a lot of line movements in the next couple of days.
Yeah. It's already started. I mean, yes, it's already started. You know, and you got to be careful because these line movements are fucking, they're fucking brutal right now. So let's get into it because I got a couple questions about a couple more games, right? So let's go to so obviously New England and the Jets, that's a shit game. Mm-hmm. Means nothing. But listen, if I find an edge in that game, I'm gonna fucking take that game if I need to. I don't have to bet the game that needs playoff implications. That's what you were kind of basically trying to say earlier. We're looking for an edge, a line,
We can get the money. It don't have to be a playoff game. It could be a toilet bowl. It could be a shit bowl. It could be whatever it is, as long as it brings in money. And all these games bring in the same amount of money per bet.
Yeah, there's gonna be some higher games than others. I mean, some of the numbers that stick out to me is Pittsburgh -3.5. You know what I'm saying? I can literally but listen, so here's the question. All right, so this is what I want to get to you. Let's get back to this Pittsburgh game. And I don't know if you guys out there will agree with me or not, but I want to know this. So we were talking earlier, you said Baltimore. So, like, if you're the bag-up quarterback for Lamar Jackson, you're the bag-up quarterback, do you get to play a lot in the season?
Nope.
Oh, no, you get to play more than most backup quarterbacks, though. But
where? I'm saying for
when
Baltimore.
they have a big lead.
He never pulled himself out at all.
He had to come out at least once or twice or something.
Maybe once or twice.
Well, listen, what I'm saying is he don't get no rock. He don't get no touches.
No backup quarterback is getting a lot of run unless the quarterback gets
What I'm
injured.
saying to you is this.
If
you think that you're a good quarterback,
right?
If UB is playing on this Saturday or this Sunday, you're playing behind Jackson.
Right.
What's your thought process?
My thought process is to lead the team to victory.
So lead them to victory. Are you thinking about, man, I got to get from behind this nigga because he ain't going nowhere. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Do you think that would you come in the game and be like, this is an audition for me to get traded to another team?
Yes.
Or for me to.
But listen, if the coaches might not call plays for him to stand out either.
That's what I'm saying. I see what you're getting at. That he wants to.
He wants to light that shit up.
He wants to show us stuff, but they'll more than likely run the ball do play action pass. They'll give him a
Correct.
They give him a small playbook, not Lamar Jackson's full playbook. They give him a small playbook and let him go with that because they know they're just they don't want to hurt the team. They really want to run time off the clock and get the game over with.
Great. They don't want to hurt backups that they might need. So it's really. But then I'm seeing like Geno Smith has to play to get his $2 million incentive. But he has to win too. But he's going to play because they need to win. But I saw Baker Mayfield needs to play. I saw Odell Beckham needs to play to get his incentive.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm reading all these incentives, man. They're like,
So,
And they want those incentives.
fuck yeah.
So incentives are going like, okay, let's just go down the board of teams that really need to play this week. Okay, we got the Texans. We know they really need to play this week. We got the Jaguars. I know they really need to play this week. We got the Bucks. I know they really need to play this week. The Seahawks really need to play this week. I don't know if the Chiefs are locked in. They might be on that list also, but I know the Bills really need to play this week.
Correct.
Because I think with a loss, they're out.
So Odell, go quick.
And they're playing in Miami.
Odell Beckham has $1 million bonus on the line. You don't think he's telling the coach, I don't care that we're in, man. I want to play.
He's going to play.
He got $1 million incentive coming up.
He's going to play.
Well, Geno Smith.
I take that back. 1.5 million, 750, 250, and 500.
So my point is, do you think he's going to that quarterback going,
You better pass me the fucking ball.
My nigga,
or you
listen.
ain't gonna be here next
my
year.
nigga, you want a Porsche? What you want?
Yeah,
What you want, my nigga?
absolutely. I agree with
Yeah,
you 100%.
what the fuck
Larry.
you want?
But
100%.
a bigger one is Geno Smith. If the Seahawks make the playoffs, he gets a $2 million bonus. Now, you give me a $2 million bonus, I'm going to roll the team out or something.
But
so
do
I
they
know
have to win?
they have to make it to the playoffs.
No, what I'm saying is
Just make it to the playoffs. So
Okay.
they need to win to get in.
See, I
Their,
don't-
their chances, they have to win. If they don't win, their possibility
See,
is
the
shot.
number doesn't tell me that Seattle's going to win this game.
Okay, but here's a good one. Now Miami doesn't need to win; they're in, right?
Right.
But Tyreek Hill
Right.
needs 248 yards for the all-time single-season record.
But they said he won't get that. His prop bet is set at 102 receiving yards right now.
You don't think
Because,
you
you know-
don't think he's gonna tell that motherfucker, man, just air the shit out like 50, 60
Wait,
yards.
wait. Who's he going to tell that to? Tua won't be out there. Who is he going to tell?
The quarterback that's in there, like Larry said.
No,
Hey,
hold on, I thought I just saw him in a boot. I thought his foot was in a boot.
was it?
Right, so he definitely won't be out there.
His firehouse caught on fire. I thought I saw him in the boot.
Man, his kid set that shit.
His
on
house
fire.
did. His
Did he
house
really?
did catch on
The-
fire.
the
Something
one-
about a
one-
lighter.
One of the kids did a lighter and set that shit.
Yeah,
on
had a
fire.
lighter.
One of his 15 kids that were in the house.
So look, so Dino, he probably won't play either. You know why? Because he needs 248 to go
Which
over.
is kind of tough.
He's not going to get that. So I might as well sit out. If I'm not
You're
going to
correct.
break the 2,000, I might as well sit my ass
yeah.
on the bench and be healthy. So Tua won't play. He won't play. Mustard probably won't play. If I was a coach, they wouldn't be playing either. So that's why. Why do you think the fucking Bills are giving him 3 in Miami?
I think
Because
Odell
they're not
Beckham plays. There's no way he's past that.
But
guy.
look,
he's not
but-
passing on 1.5 million.
But the
bucks.
thing about it is, look at the teams that need a win. This week is easier
So now
than
here's
you
what
guys
you gotta
think.
look. You got to look at the teams that need to win and the incentives and put them together.
Look at the Bills. The
Yep.
Bills need to win. That's why they're giving up 3 points in Miami because Miami won't have their track team offense out there this week. You feel me? So the Bills need to come with a win. So Josh Allen to play his little heart
Bills
out.
might not get that win.
They might not.
The number went from
Shit.
it went from 1.5 to 2.5. It went from Miami minus 1.5 to the Bills minus 2.5, minus 115. So listen, what does this game remind you of?
That last one,
Which one?
Bucks.
Yeah, it reminds you of that game.
The 2.5 on the road.
Yeah, it reminds you of that game.
So and Joe Flacco, if he wins tomorrow, he gets a $500,000 bonus, and $1 million for the AFC Championship and $2 million for the Super Bowl. You don't think he's going to be playing hard tomorrow? He's only getting $75,000 a game, but so $2 million that's more than he made all year.
Wait, 75,000 a game.
That's all he gets paid right now.
But they gave him a lump sum because he came in the middle of the season.
No, his contract was for $75,000 every time he plays and wins.
no, he's getting
No,
more.
hell no.
$35,000
League
for every
minimum,
time he
he's
plays.
getting more.
No,
than
the
that.
league. The league minimum ain't even
He's
that.
getting more
League
than
minimum's
fucking shit.
You have to get a contract. What
Correct.
is his contract? That's on 800,000. I thought he was getting like $2 million. I heard he was getting $2 million.
800,000 for the year, but you break it up per game.
But I heard he got a $2 million contract.
Probably got a $2 million guarantee.
Could be.
And then he gets 35,000 again.
Could be.
Ain't no way in the world he's getting that. He's fucking balling out there.
Right.
Yeah, there's no way he's getting that. So here's my thing though. So like when I look at the Buffalo game, it's like, man, this looks like could the bag up for Tua? Hey man, I don't want to play for I don't want to be the backup to Tua. Let me go to one of these trash teams like Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Vegas don't got no solid quarterback.
Yeah, they're not re-signing.
So
that
Tua will
guy.
be out. I don't think Flacco will even probably play.
That was an easy $8 million
the
bucks he
Browns-
made, didn't he? What's his name again? That little pretty boy kid.
Garoppolo?
Yeah, that's an easy $8 million, right?
Yeah.
What do you play? 2-3 games?
And the
Where's
Browns
he gonna catch on?
The Browns are 100%
Who's
in.
gonna take that motherfucker?
Nobody. So I don't think Flacco will play. But he probably didn't fit the Raiders' offense. Everybody is better somewhere.
I say Flacco plays a couple. I say he plays.
They're 100% in at the fifth seed. So I don't think
I say he plays.
I don't know.
He's old school.
Shit. So if he'll get hurt easier than
He's
anybody.
like Dan Marino.
No, them people ain't putting their quarterbacks out there like that. I'm telling you. You ain't
right.
gonna see no Lamar Jackson, no Tua. You might no, I don't even think you'll see Patrick Mahomes because
Yeah,
I
you're right.
think they're
They said
in.
Joe Flacco's not playing.
I'll tell
Not
you, I
playing.
know this shit. I played football too long. I know
Mahomes is
this
not
shit.
playing. Christopher McCaffrey's not playing.
Why would he? To get hurt for the playoff, we trying to win, baby.
Listen,
Just win, baby.
this is audition week. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, for the backups.
All right, let me go through this real quick. Let me see if my
Go ahead, wrap it up, and we go.
Yeah. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wrap it up for my contest because this I gotta do. I need you guys' help with this. Ready? So week 18.
Let's go.
All right, you ready? I'm gonna tell you guys what it is, and they've already got it done. So the Cowboys
say?
must be playing for
We
something because they're minus
ready.
13. I mean, why in the fuck with the Cowboys?
Ready.
All right, so the Steelers is 3.5 on the. Oh no, hold on. This is the.
We did this yesterday.
No, we didn't do this yesterday.
Hold on, I
This is
can
for
tell
the
you-
Saturday.
man. Wait till Saturday. Give it to you.
Wait, hold on. Let me see what the Cowboys are. Let me see if they.
There's game Saturday.
I know, but it'll come out before.
What time? Yeah.
One top guys went 4-1, the same as that other guy, Seattle something. So I was like, I wonder if that was him. He's like top 3. And he went 4-1, and the other guy went 4-1, and then he went the same record the week before. I just looked on because they posted it on Twitter.
They posted what on Twitter?
The Super Contest, the results for last week.
Right.
I saw you in there. You went 2-3, 3-2 or something.
I went 2 and 3. Yeah.
Yeah. So they posted it here. So way too easy 3 went 4-1, and he's up there, man. He's got he is 53. He's 2 off the leader.
Right. But see, what I'm saying is I'm close.
Correct.
So yeah, I just let me run through this real quick.
If you would have went 5-0, you would have been number 1.
No. Oh, yeah. I had a chance. That's what I'm saying. I had a chance.
Because you're only 4 off from the number 1 guy.
Yeah.
So if you put those 3 there, you would have been in the top. You would have been second place.
Second place, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. Listen, if I can make it to the 3rd or 4th place right now, 4th place, because I'm close there too.
Correct.
So right now, just so you know, just to make it to where it's right. So right now, I'm tied for 11th, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 of us tied for 11th in that slot, 53.5. The next guy who's tied at 8th, who becomes the 8th guy, he's got 54 wins. There's 2 guys tied in the 8th slot at 54 wins. Well, he only got a half a win over me. And then you got 2 more guys that are tied at 54.5. So that's only 1 game more than me. So if these guys go 2 and 3, you know what I'm saying? If the guys ahead of me that are tied 4th through 8th, if they go 2 and 3 somehow, and you get a 4-1 and 5-0 week, then now I'm going to get to that 3rd
So the
spot.
winner, it's real close because the winner, 1st and 2nd, is only 1 point apart. So
yeah,
it's
fuck
coming
yeah.
down to the last week. And this guy, Tu Wong Wayne, went 1 and 4. He fucked himself.
Oh, yeah. And he still, that's what I'm
And
saying.
he must have been high up. He
Yeah.
must have been number 1 before the week.
Yeah, he was. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not over. Listen, if I can get 3rd or 4th place, that's a $27,000, $30,000 check. Still, listen, if I can get 5th place, I think that's a 17,000. So we got a chance. And listen, this week is not going to be easy. So that's what I'm saying. This week is go.
It can make or break you.
Yeah. So
it's gonna be easier for us this week. Let me give y'all one more game. Win and in. Green Bay Packers. They win, they're in.
And Jordan Love's playing for a lot of incentives, I saw.
And they win, they're in. If they lose, they're out.
Correct. I think he gets.
And they're playing at home in Green Bay against Chicago
and if
Bears. That's going to be a good game.
And if he gets in, he gets $500,000 more if they win tomorrow.
Packers
yeah.
-3.
Oh yeah.
So he needs that. That's a $500,000 for one game. Listen, man. People think about that.
The kid for the Lakers just bought his mama house with the $500,000
Yeah, I
they
saw
won from the
that. I
thing.
saw that from the attorney.
Yeah, so that's crazy.
That's a nice house.
But listen, we have to remember, it's not just winning the game; they still got to cover.
Correct.
And there's a lot of pride in the NFL. I mean,
Oh, you mean when the Dallas is 13, guys like, fuck them. They're not going to beat us by 13.
yeah, like I'm just saying, what is that? What does Dallas must have to play for something? They must be playing for really home field advantage.
They have to be. They
So
have to.
listen.
And they're playing a team that's going to play all their backups.
Yeah, well, yeah, they don't have anybody. I mean,
So it might be like a 35-7 game.
yeah, that game could possibly be that. I mean, I listen.
But the problem is they get up in the third quarter by 4 touchdowns. Players are coming out.
Yeah.
They're not going to say, listen, we're in this game. Come on. So you might not have the starters in the fourth quarter because they can give up 2 touchdowns and
They
not
might
worry
be a
about
good first half bet.
Yeah, exactly.
They might be a good first half bet. Just
Like,
depending on-
like the Nuggets today was a good first half bet.
yeah.
They covered easy the first half, the -2. They didn't cover for the game. I told you that yesterday, man. A lot of our plays are first half plays. We got to watch that shit for the NBA.
Well, listen, we'll go ahead and throw this over to B. We're going to wrap this up, man, and get everything going. And we wish you guys luck. Follow us on the Patreon. But I'm going to throw this up to B and close this out for you guys.
Hey, thanks for watching us in TV land. We appreciate.
It's lonely. It's real lonely. And it could get real lonely at the top. That's why I bring my friends along. You know, there's an old saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Top Bet Plays.